Good morning. I am here to do a reading for the collective. I am Sue Pickering. Soul Works by Sue Pickering. And we are going to see what we have for today. For everyone, please take what resonates, leave what does not. And we have impasse. Reflect and redirect your energy. Oh my goodness, it seems like this deck continues to have the same cards cycle through. And I this is showing me that something is going to slow down for you to take another look, for you to reassess, possibly for you to understand that if you're worried about finances, it's coming through. They're telling me it's coming through. But when we feel like when we're worried about it, or when we have things happening and we feel like it's not flowing, that is a block in itself. That is stopping the flow for you to receive. But they're showing me for you to take a look and reassess, because the money will be there, okay? They're telling me take your time and understand the process of whatever it is that you're moving through, for you to receive what you want to receive. Okay, it's just beyond the surface of all of it coming together. Okay, Ace of Cups and Judgment. Things are coming. There's things happening in the background that you cannot see. It's like you can only see so far, but you can't see what spirit is bringing. You can't see what spirit is doing behind the scenes. And because you've been doing a really good job of doing that, things are going to come back. It's coming back. It's what you put out is coming back. Okay. Spirit has some new offerings for you, some new things that are going to come into play, and it's going to be something that is going to be emotionally fulfilling. Six of Water, so Six of Cups, and okay, Page of Cups. Look at all the cups. For some of you, this has to do with relationships, love, if that's the relationship you're looking for. Things are coming through. There's going to be, Spirit is bringing you some offerings. Spirit is bringing you some new partnerships. They're also showing me there's been you've been doing a lot of thinking about the past, maybe relationships, and how you've been dealing with them, or how you have dealt with them, how they have or haven't worked out. This is where maybe you need to take a step back and take a look at things, and just reminisce a little bit, see what you've done, what applies to you, that you want to move forward with in relationships. Um, there's just something here with connection. Maybe you're missing relationships. Maybe that's what you feel like you're lacking. I mentioned money before, but maybe it is the relationships, the partnerships, the camaraderie, the friendships. Because sometimes when we're on this journey, we lose a lot of people. People come and go, but we lose a lot of people in our life that are no longer aligned with us. So then there's a process of feeling alone. So they're just showing me these new friendships are going to be coming. This, with the Judgment here, knowing that because you've honored yourself in the past relationships and you are being authentic, coming out authentically, that there's going to be authenticity coming back in your new relationships and friendships. Okay. Queen of Swords, yes, that is reiterating that You have had to cut out people out of your life, and you're honoring yourself. You know that you are doing what you need to do to be happy, okay? And then we got the Nine of Pentacles, continuing to work hard on your journey, continuing to work hard on who you are will bring all of this together, will bring all of your friendships together, all of your good relationships. If that's romance, that's romance. But knowing that you are tending to your own stuff, that's what this card means at the beginning. This taking a step back and taking a look and reflecting. And yes, most definitely knowing that you're going to direct that energy toward the new relationship, the right energy for what you desire to have back. And what do we have here? The Emperor. And standing in who you are, standing in, your authenticity, because it is hard. It is hard to be open to say how you would feel exactly without, holding back anything. And that's part of our growth. That's part of being authentic. And it's some of the hard things to do when we're growing and learning and changing and needing to receive what we need out of relationship. Okay. Um, at the beginning, was talking about money, but it's about abundance of relationship, abundance of what you require for yourself. Okay. Don't worry. The things are going to come. Miracles, the things will come. Just, when we feel like we're the most alone, and how are we ever going to meet anyone, and how is anyone going to love me and accept me for who I am? Things happen. People come across our path that we don't even know yet. And it happens. Success. Okay. Um, Continuing to follow who you are, continuing your connection to your higher self, continuing that, they're saying embrace self, embrace who you truly, truly are. Okay. And things can just fall into place. It's funny how, we go from one moment and things are not happening to another moment that things are just fall into place. It's funny how energy can shift and change, or we're just in a space where we now can receive it with the miracle. Okay. That's way too many. Knowing that just because you're alone in your space does not mean that there's no one around. Connect deeper to your guides, connect deeper to your higher self, and see that isn't what is required to have a whole bunch of people around you to be happy. Okay. Four of Sticks. Yeah. And this is about you going inward, you going to a space where you are really reconnecting with yourself, recreating. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Stones, and, having the people around you, having, climbing your way to, the top. And the top could mean, your best self, right? And the Hermit coming out, this came out reversed, coming out of, that space where you've done this healing, you've done this beautiful work, and for yourself, with yourself, and knowing that it's time now to, you don't need anyone, but it's nice to have other people in your life, and you can just be who you need to be with. Okay. So I'm seeing a lot of friendships illuminating self in seeing yourself shine. I'm seeing that you are moving toward with better relationships, which is absolutely beautiful. And you will see that someone is going to see your light shine bright and accept it and love you for it. And you will do just the same with them. Okay. That is the Judgment. Passion, continuing to follow the passion of loving self, of following your heart, of going where you need to go in all that you do. that is what I have for today. Thank you for being here, and I hope you have a magical day. Much love.